Grace and peace to the saints scattered across the four corners of the earth. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh the Father, Yahweh Shai the Son. Today, I'm going to continue the topic about sorcery and food. And what does that have to do with the mark of the beast? And it's going to all tie in once we further on this topic. And as saints, we were made organically, not synthetically. As you see these codes, the readings on it, it all has a meaning. And when we read the sword and we see that the words that Yah has spoken has a meaning. Same thing in this world. When buying food, it goes into your temple. It affects your thoughts. It affects how you feel. And in the past 3.5 years with the mark of the beast in the forehead and hand, going to the supermarket to get your own food and reading labels and cooking your own food because the saints had a very, I would say, tribulation, persecution on accessing the places that serve you in terms of food, which is all sorcery too, because this is why you know this is a very big warfare, because what restaurant sell organic oil, organic seasonings, organic meats? None. I'm talking the complete package, unless you go to the store and do it yourself. So when you look at this banana and what this have to do with the tree of knowledge and sorcery, as the fruit that was in the garden, I believe it was synthetic. It was genetically modified. It was grown not organically, and that's sin. So you look at that and you see this banana, and it may look good, it's natural, because of course to make sorcery you have to take the natural and mix it with synthetic to get the outcome. Still good and evil. So looking at something that's not organic, it is grown with this artificial words like this: synthetic, irradiation, modified of the genetic code, abomination, sewage sludge, and this depletes the soil. This farmers have to input more and higher concentration of the synthetic to keep their crops growing, which is death. This is life. As you see, this is not allowed. No artificial, no modification of the genes. And this is the next warfare that this is past, I would say. Of course, we know the processed foods is terrible. Going to, the candy, all those things, by now we know that is terrible. But this is the next level of the deception that the Holy Ghost has revealed in terms of fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains, just the labels on them and what do they mean. And 1 Corinthians 3:16, know you not that you are the temple of Yah, and that the Spirit of Yah dwells in you. So taking care of your temple and dwelling with Yah, this is a page that I keep on hand, just knowing, because there's many clean meats. It's actually, when you look at it in this section, there's actually more clean than unclean. And letting no false prophet, unclean spirit deceive you into trying to think that it's all done away with and you could do whatever. No, because in the word, unclean meats wasn't even considered food. So when Paul was talking about meats, one, he was talking about the word and understanding and knowledge, and in terms of meats clean meats, because unclean is not even considered food. So here, when it comes to fish, the best is wild caught. Farm raised is no good because they're feeding them with synthetic food, and their habitation is not in their natural state. In terms of the ground animals, the creatures, organic, grass-fed is the best. If one has their own farm and they give them grain is still good if it's organic soy, organic corn, organic, you grains. That's good. And then when it comes to the fowls, organic pasture raised is the best that one could get in the stores. Organic pasture raised eggs, and they even have organic air chilled chicken. I only see that at Whole Foods, or you'd have to order that online from a separate buyer, because even with some of the organic chicken, they dip them in chlorine water to quote unquote clean them, and it just, to me personally, the one that's dipped in water tastes very watered down in flavor compared to the organic air chilled. And these are just some things that one has to pay attention to in terms of sorcery and knowing what they're putting into their temple, because that Tylenol, ibuprofen, Benadryl, all of that is sorcery. It's not natural to fix a cough or a cold or a headache, when the Bible gives us what we should use for medicine, which is the herbs, roots, and leaves. Boiling that in spring water or grounding it, powder, just organic, natural things. Not even those things, because that the herbs is life. That sorcery is death. You may not die right away, but eventually, as Yah said, just like Adam, they died spiritually, but later on it did show that they died. So we have to be vigilant of what we consume and put into our temple. Now, in terms of the mark of the beast, when many gave their light up, which I feel they didn't ever have it, it was like a temporary holding spot. When not consuming the right foods, that's what leads to this sorcery intake, and why many took the mark in the forehead and hand for work, to save their lives, their love of this world. And when consuming organic food and making that change, you'll see how much family and friends you lose. I'm talking about to another level past you walking in the light and preaching the word, to the point where you'll see family and friends. Okay, if you want to talk about the sword, let's go out to eat. And you're like, nope, don't eat that. I don't go out to eat. I only eat organic. And they're like, organic. And even you'll see how the spiritual warfare, even if you try to cook and offer them, majority of them, nope, don't want it, because the unclean spirit in them is too holy, it's too clean. They get off. And what I mean by that is, the unclean spirit feels good when one is consuming synthetic food and sorcery food, which is, it could be straight up evil, like crack, or it could be something where it's processed food or a conventional food. It gets off on evil, but not good. And you'll see how much you'll be separated from the world, because realizing this entire world is a duplicate of what's in heaven, of what Satan, the dragon, seen in heaven. This is what this earth, not this earth, this world is. And the heaven and earth and all that dwell therein is supposed to be a representation of what's in heaven. And this concrete, and I get into another video with sorcery and clothes and sorcery and car and houses and this concrete. It's sorcery because it's not even I would say organic, natural, and that's why they are harming the earth with all of this sorcery, the kings of the earth that Satan uses. And I'm not gonna make the video too long, so I'm gonna put things in the description that is good to consume, healing, clean, to grow in the light and love. Grace and peace.